guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing one of my favorite things to do in Raid, which is pulling shards. A few reasons to pull today, partially because I need to do this tournament. I need to get the Champion Chase tournament done and finished and grab this rare so that I can continue on with my Fabian Fusion. Another reason, of course, is that it is ×2 right now on both Ancient, Void, and Sacred Shards. Don't have any Sacred Shards, but have Void Shards and I have Ancient Shards. And number 3, to get more champions, because I want a variety, and who knows, will I build them all? Probably not. For fusion-wise, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. I am missing a few key units, so it would be nice to see if they actually pop up today. Now, we're going to go ahead, start in with the Ancient Shards. Let me do my 5 singular pulls, and then we'll go from there. I don't keep track of my Mercy. So this is something that if you have been like, Cece, why not? Like, you should keep track. You'll know when it's coming. I'm like, all of this is very valid. It makes sense to keep track of Mercy. Part of me also likes the thrill. And then when I go into it, I have no idea if I actually am close to it. It does make sense to also keep track if you're close to progression and the progressive chance. Or if it's like a summon a legendary, get additional one like with it. Like a buy one get one free, you get a legendary, you get one free, right? All of those make sense, but usually like 90% of the time when I do pull shards, it is on the ×2 for epic or legendary. So far I haven't kept track. Maybe that'll change in the future. The reason I bring that up is I do think on this account I should be close to getting a legendary here, question mark, potentially, maybe. We'll see if it pops today. I'm just gonna maybe assume, hey, that's my Mercy. Otherwise, we'll see if we can actually just get lucky and pull something, because that would also be nice. So this is my secondary account, the one that I did start roughly around the same time, but I would say that my primary, my other account, does have a little bit more luck. However, there are champions on this account that I am jealous I don't have on the other account. So I guess that is one of the things. If you have more than one account, then there's going to be champions that you get and you actually maybe wish you had all on one or the other. So that's kind of what's happened to me. How many accounts do you guys have in Raid though? I have 2 and I think I'm good with 2. But how many accounts do you guys have? And how many do you play out of the ones that you have? Because I know some of you have mentioned like you make a couple accounts here or there for the referral, you know, get yourself some of those shards. And then I also know some of you guys have been like, I actually made a new account, Cece, so I can use your link, which is also fun to do because you get yourself 4 awesome, amazing champions. So you can do that as well, but I would love to know how many you are actually have and play. So right now 2 is keeping me busy for sure, especially trying to improve these accounts, get my dungeons all sorted, my clan boss team sorted, all of it, and making sure I'm using my keys every day for everything from Faction Wars to Doom Tower to Curse City to Twins Fortress. I'm trying to remember like all the daily things I need to doing my dailies and all of the above. So okay, we're getting epics so far. We're doing good. Oh, she looks cool. Shadowkin might be a top contender for a favorite here. I'm already down to 30 shards to go. Okay, maybe I'll pop just a couple more single ones in here. Tyrell, have this on. Actually, have this specifically on this account. I don't know if my other one has it, but this one for sure does. We'll do singular, and then maybe I'll go back to the 10 pull. This one also, I would say, hasn't had as much void luck. And mind you, it's only because I have legendary voids on the other account, and this one I've yet to pop that on. But Thor was by far probably the best pull that I actually got. And I had also got lucky, and it wasn't on video because I wasn't expecting it to be. It was during the pull a legendary, you get one free, and I had a singular shard, and I was like, oh, okay. And I just I popped it, and it popped a legendary, and I was like, ooh, yeah, like what? And I'm pretty sure that one wasn't my Mercy, because I was like, there's no way I've popped enough shards to hit it. So I guess it's been lucky here or there, but probably more so on the Ancient Shards than the Voids. I mean, we'll see. If we don't get anything today, it's fine because it is one step closer towards that Mercy. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't say there's any big areas that this account has really struggled in. So we'll go back to the ×10 here and see who we can get. One epic? Just one singular epic. Okay. All right, it's the last time send pull. Let's go, Ancients. Don't tell me we're gonna walk with just, I mean, if we do, we do. But it would be really nice to see some... No. It's gonna say see some of these gold yellow sparks, but maybe in here. So out of void shards, try to think what I need. What do I need from void? I mean, what does anyone really... Oh, we're 2 epics up there. Oh, let's go! Yes, let's go, let's go! I was like 2 epics right off the bat, but finally this account got one. Oh, this is so good. He looks super, super cool. This gives me like Game of Thrones vibes though. If you know, you know, with the Frost King vibes. Oh, super exciting though. It is the first void legendary on this account. Now, the question is, we need to look at the skills. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. Now that you've downloaded using my link, you want to make sure that you are entering a new player code. You do have to enter this within 72 hours of actually downloading the game. The code that I suggest using is Monkey King. This is going to get you Sun Wukong, who is a legendary champion who is very good, but only here for a limited time. So you're going to want to make sure that you claim that. Looking at his like art alone, I feel like his skills are for sure going to have some kind of like freezing, frost, something these abilities. So increasing ally defense and Doom Tower by 40%. Okay, so use in Doom Tower. Attacks an enemy, placing a freeze debuff, of course, as you would expect, but that is on A1. Also places a perfect veil buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns. If the freeze debuff is placed, places a veil buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 1 turn. If the debuff is blocked or resisted. Okay, so either way, you're either getting veil or perfect veil out of the first skill, which is pretty cool. Second one, attacks all enemies. Okay, 70% chance of placing a 25% decrease crit damage debuff, 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns, which cannot be resisted, which is nice. Also places 30% increased crit damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. Okay, I don't mind the AoE and the bit of crowd controlling that he has with his first skill, and then in here, the fact that you're gonna kind of be able to like decrease the crit damage, decrease accuracy, which is nice. And then third skill places a 25% strengthen buff and 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. So getting a bit of a buff in there. Not too bad. But I will say, looking at his skills, I don't know if it's anything like groundbreaking. Like, he'll definitely be useful. I will for sure, especially at the point I am in the game. And I think that's something that's worth mentioning is I'm obviously like, I'm still like early game. So this to me is going to be useful for my account. If you're probably later on in the game, then maybe it wouldn't be. But I'm still excited because it is the first one. And I feel like there's always a use for some kind of champions somewhere. So I don't see anywhere right now, like looking at his skills, that I think he's gonna like stick out and be like, oh, he'd be really good in, you know, it's just like, oh, he could use him. Obviously Doom Tower, but otherwise in my dungeon teams, I don't know yet. I don't know, but that's okay. Regardless, super excited. Let me know though, how do you guys feel about Frost King? And let's see what else I can grab, because I think I do still have, oh, I have another times 10. Okay. So my last times 10, and then it's just going to be a singular shard pull. So we'll see what else we can grab from here. I did mention there was other epics we got as well in there. So maybe some of those ones are good. She looks cool too. Tree Shield Knot. I know some of you guys actually mentioned him as well when I was talking about rares and which ones were good. But yeah, she looks cool. Shaman. Okay, cool. One more. One shard and a dream. Let's go. Okay, and it's a rare. Whoa! Hey, this one actually placed number 2 on the tournament. Hang on, let's take a quick peek at that. I didn't look at the tournament before I started this, actually. Oh, I'm very close to the... Well, maybe. Oh, no, I'm still pretty far off from that. But, hey, that popped us into the number 2 slot. Not far off from the first place, actually. We'll collect all this. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I needed the rare from here. I got that. And on top of everything, I got myself some cool new epics in here. But of course, I also got myself a legendary. It worked out for me today to actually pull my shards in this times too. I am still super excited because regardless, I love getting new champions, seeing where I can use them if I want to build them. So if there's any that popped up that you guys are like, Cece, you should definitely build this, then please let me know. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Next level.